3 overs to go. Problem, they haven't been able to find those boundaries. Just 8 fours and 2 sixes for the Premier Bank Kulna Tigers. So naturally, Maza, you know the reason as to why they're struggling.
Yes, the lack of boundaries kept the pressure mounting.
Naidul on strike. No is the call. No is the call. And there are dot balls happening even now. The Kulna Tiger, Naidul, he wants Shabir on strike. To 6. This is the 8th
over. I see it almost. Naidul looking to blast it, but ends the over. Just 6 of it. It's 100 for 6. We got one more over to go.
এবং স্ট্রিমিং করুন
Six, we're into the last over. Side, 3 on the offside, so they're fine. They just managed to just time limit set according to the last over. Down to long on. Oh, very good catch. Very, very good.
There by Mukhtar Ali. Cutter from Alamein. Naidul tried to clear that fence. On the ball and completing a very the wicket of the first ball of the final over. And Kulna 100 for 7.
পেরিয়ে দূরত্বের সীমানা জীবনের নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো পাড়ি দেয় নতুন দারাজ।
Wow, straight away, he's going to get a boundary. He will really flash hard. He just ran away. As long as they get a few boundaries in the over.
Previous ball there. Ariful Haq kept his eyes. And boundary of the very next ball. Smashed it hard. Will it clear the fence? It does.
Wow, where have you been? A little bit earlier. And they had to wait till the last over of the Riaz. Can you expect with 3 balls go? Pace of the ball again from Alamein. Oh, this time it should be taken at cover. Injected a little bit of life into a rather Riaz skies as he looks to swing it away on the onside.
Score some more runs. He's managed to score a 6 and a 4. Now 110 for 8.
Here, cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXpat site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXpat, one step to success.
Meeker is the new batter. Well, I think he's all right. They've allowed Shabir Khan the opportunity, that is Premier Bank. Just letting Shabir Ahmed take that last ball. He was looking to try and go over the top to Shabir Rahman. The innings. That's what he will be hoping for. 111 for 8. Well short of the third man fielder. They're coming back for 2. And I think Shabir Rahman is all right. They'll refer it, but I get the feeling Nasir Hussain thinks that's out. It.
Once again, very good fielding at the deep there. Arafat Sani this time around, and he's made it his ground pretty safely there. He gets a couple in the last ball. Kulna finishes off in 113 for 8 after 20 overs.
When cricket comes, OneXpat is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXpat site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXpat, one step to success.
Take first lease, and that scoreboard tells you the story with the best of 24 of 25 balls. Few batters getting starts, but nobody really going on and making anything big. That has been the problem in a rather poor return for the Premier Bank Kulna Tigers.
It was a sorry looking partnership card there. Apart from Yasir and Saifuddin's 31, there's nothing much to talk about. Yasir and Azam put up a 21 run stand, but it's the lack of partnership there under Kulna Tigers as they managed to post 113 for 8 after 20 overs. The bowling card there, Taskin Ahmed, his most economical figure in the BPL history, 14 without picking up a wicket on his 4 overs with an economy rate of 3.5. Alamin, the peak of the bowlers, picking 4 wickets, conceding 28 runs, while Nasir Hussain and Arafat Sani bagging a couple each.
Right, so Dhaka Dominators not having a frightening task to try and achieve just 114 runs in 20 overs, and they got to score at less than a run a ball. It's time for a break. Don't go too far away. We'll wait for the Dhaka Dominators' reply.
বাংলাদেশের সেরা ইন্টারনেট এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিয়ে রবি আগামীর জন্য।
When cricket comes, OneXpat is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the OneXpat site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. OneXpat, one step to success.
যখন তখন নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন একদম ফ্রিতে উৎসবে মেতেছে দে পথে স্ট্রিমিং বউয়ের হাতে রান্না বিপিএল এবার হাতে হাতে একদম ফ্রিতে
প্রিয় দেশবাসী, নো স্ট্রেস নো টেনশন, বিপিএল সম্পূর্ণ ফ্রিতে আপনারই হাতে।
দারাজ অ্যাপে
নতুন সম্ভাবনাগুলো
Welcome back to the Sharabangla National Stadium. This is match number 3 of the Espani BPL T20, powered by Minister in association with Nagod. We're ready. This is the desolate-looking scorecard of Kulna Tigers, Premier Bank. Kulna Tigers, 113. Dhaka Dominators dominated with the ball. 4 for 28 by Alamin Hussain. Very impressive bowling performance. Good support from the skipper Nasir and Arafat chipping in with 2 wickets each. They started off. Tamim Iqbal was expected to do well early on. A good strike. And went to wild shot. Tamim Iqbal after hitting this boundary. Look good. Swivel round. Couldn't keep it in control. Did very well in cutting that catch to Nasir, giving Arafat Sani the wicket. And this was Azam just chopping the body. Again, he tried to just back later on between Yasir Ali and Mohammad Saifuddin.
Until the skipper played that looser stroke, they've got themselves in and they've nudged and nurdled their way to a point where you thought they could accelerate. But that's what has tended to happen throughout this innings, is just sort of they were hoping that they could get around a mark, but the surface certainly doesn't warrant the total. Off decent, they're a little bit of turn, not a lot, but the Dhaka Dominators will feel as though that is well within their reach.
The floodlights are off the game already. The crowds have come in. It is very chilly. Can't blame them for staying. But it is still a holiday in Bangladesh, and you expect a lot more to come in for the evening game. So Dhaka Dominators needing 114 in the 100 about the wicket. Looks decent enough. I think in judicious shots that led to their downfall.
When cricket comes, 1xBet is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBet site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBet, one step to success.
Strikers, they went about need a 180 or 190 to out so hard that you end up losing all these wickets up front and you just never recover. So they might go, but you rightly point out the surface doesn't warrant the total. There's a lot of grass that has been,
and because expectation of the second innings of the spin bowlers getting a little bit of purchase might not be there. It'll be more up to the pacers like Taskin Ahmed, Alamin Hussain in the earlier part of the game to exploit the conditions, which are pretty much favorable. And the batsmen, the batters can afford to bide their time. Just
when cricket comes, 1xBat is here. Cheer for your team with us. Search the 1xBat site right now. Be in the center of all sports events. 1xBat, one step to success.
Parts of the world, and he occupies this position right at the top of the order. He's nice to watch if he gets going because there's not a lot of slogging. It's quite conventional cricket strokes, but he's certainly not going to knock it around for ones and twos.
now here's a man who's taken a lot of wickets in his T20 career. Always the skipper tends to bowl him first, the left arm orthodox. The down ball going, big appeal, misses the bat. He reckons maybe sliding down leg. He just snips the ball in. It doesn't really give it a lot of air, and that's a wise option with the proud seam and the harder ball, and to get a bit of extra bounce rather than turn. Skipper will be hoping he can make early inroads. That's what they desperately need. Ball wins the race to the boundary.
Lovely shot by Manavera. So often batters would look to try and get this square when they see that the length is a little bit on the short side, but he doesn't. There's a gap between cover and...
So the bat speed, just 51 kilometers. It's just the timing, the placement. Now decides to give the ball a little bit of air. That short pitch delivery which went for four forced.
Spin bowlers who tend to just undercut. So difficult.
Oh, it's up in there. He may be a little fortunate, falling in no man's land. First over done, 5 without loss.
আগামীর জন্য রেডি
When cricket comes, 1xBat is sports events. 1xBat, one step to success.
Opportunity from the Netherlands, and we'll be hoping that in his possibly his first BPL will confirm that he can make an impression. Paul van Meekeren. I hope I've got that pronunciation right. 86 wickets in his T20 career. Got a slip in position. And a little bit of shape too.
Looks to just swing the ball away from the right-hander. Plays his cricket, yes, you mentioned for the Netherlands, but his domestic cricket he plays for Gloucester in England's county system. But again, lovely to see some of these associate nation players getting a run out in these T20 leagues.